Toonami holds a Dragon Ball Z Kai marathon. GKIDS The End of Evangelion theatrical run starts. Macross is coming to Disney+. GKIDS picks up the works by Mamoru Hosoda. Films by Makoto Shinkai is coming to the Criterion channel. A headline from Games Radar goes viral on Twitter. And a new update on Akira Toriyama's Sandland game. Hi, my name is Asweep, and these are your anime headlines for March 18th, 2024. Toonami's Dragon Ball Z Kai marathon just passed, with the marathon serving as a celebration for Toonami's 27th anniversary, since the programming block's first broadcast on March 17th, 1997, while also serving as a tribute to the passing of Akira Toriyama on March 1st of this year, with the program holding a tribute to Toriyama's passing. I personally watched the broadcast for Dragon Ball Z Kai. I legit signed up to Sling TV just to catch it, like I did when I was a kid, almost 17 years ago on Cartoon Network. And, I still remember when Tom was still on his Tom 4 incarnation. While the program presented Dragon Ball Z, it also broadcasted shows like Naruto, Justice League Unlimited, Teen Titans, all programs that got me into anime. And around that same time was the release date of Speed Racer, so it was a special moment. And whenever I didn't get the opportunity to watch the Tom and Sarah's tribute to Toriyama on the broadcast, but I saw the card before the showing of episode 1 of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and I got emotional. And if you don't already follow my Twitter, I also live tweeted the whole marathon. So if you don't follow me already over there, do so as soon as you can. And other news, GKIDS' The End of Evangelion theatrical run starts off, with its theatrical run starting on March 17th, with select screenings today. GKIDS will also have another showing of the film on March 20th. And March 20th is going to be the day that I'm going to be watching the film. I already have my ticket bought. I'm not going to say much, but let's say I am following up on a promise that I made to you guys many years ago back. I'm probably finishing up my magnum opus, to say the least, or project I've been working on. So look forward to that whenever I release it. I'm going to be looking forward to when that happens. With the biggest news coming out today is that Macross Big West announces that the Macross franchise will be coming to Disney Plus service internationally. With this still developing, of what's known, every Macross series from Macross Flashback 2012 up until the franchise's most recent entry, Macross Delta movie Absolute Live, is coming to the service. I'm assuming currently, specifically for individuals who reside in the United States, that most of these shows and movies will be coming to Hulu in the States. And yeah, I'm overexcited, and there's still news to cover on the current Macross situation. We still have the Blu-ray from Animego that is coming up later this year. I didn't even cover the situation that Animego got acquired by Media OCD in a deal, but overall, I'm really excited for the franchise. It's just like an just over support. And there's also a Macross game that came out, although it's delayed for its international release. Although there will be, I believe there's going to be updates soon on it, so look forward to that whenever I cover it. Also coming from GKIDS, GKID announces that the works from the Academy Award nominated anime director Mamoru Hosoda are coming to GKIDS. Works like The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, Wolf's Children, and The Boy and the Beast. Each of these films will be receiving a new theatrical run and home releases. I'm really excited for this, as I've been a fan of Mamoru Hosoda's work with Summer Wars and Belle, although never having the opportunity to watch Girl Who Left the Time, Wolf's Children, or Boy and the Beast. I believe currently the films are still on Crunchyroll for streaming, although I haven't had the chance to do it as things have come up. So whenever I get the chance, I'll probably be checking out whatever he's made, or probably even decide to go out and to watch the new theatrical run of the films. Although for those who are cinephiles, it was just announced that coming this April 1st to the Criterion channel are the films by Makoto Shinkai, with his films on the service being organized under the banner Films by Makoto Shinkai, with his works like The Place Promised and with his works from The Place Promised and Out Early Days up to Your Name coming to the service. Although no word on his recent projects like Weathering With You or Suzume being added to the service too. From what I know, Makoto Shinkai's Suzume release on Blu-ray is going to be this last anime release under Crunchyroll, as Crunchyroll's like specifically like their home video division is being moved into like Sony Pictures' own dedicated like home distribution hub. Although I would have liked probably like all of his films. Weathering With You is on Max. Although for those individuals who haven't seen his work or have had no exposure, the availability and the opportunity to have all his films in one place, kind of like, if you're a fan of him or someone who wants to introduce his works to someone who hasn't seen any of the films that he's done, this would be like a great hub for those who are interested and who want to see his works. And it's kind of neat to see that the Criterion channel specifically are adding more anime to its catalog, as I know Your Name has already been on their service before. So yeah, this is something to look forward to. Although more on the gaming side of things, a tweet goes viral by @FraFraudSkies on Twitter over a Games Radar article by Kan Siren from March 15th, where the article's headline comments on the collaboration between Cowboy Bebop and Overwatch 2 over the prices of the in-game skins in comparison to Cowboy Bebop's cost to own on Blu-ray. This situation I find absolutely hilarious. I remember when Blizzard showed off the trailer for all the skins, and everyone went crazy over it because it was just a remake of Cowboy Bebop's OP tank with the characters from Overwatch looking like the characters, and specifically Ash as Val Valentine. It makes people go crazy. Although what kind of disappointing is how lackluster and low quality the skins are in the game. Like, I'm surprised. I'm disappointed in how the skins, they didn't really change how the character looked in the game. Attempting to do kind of what Fortnite does with it's anime and cartoon related like skins, where they add in like cell shaded and hyper stylized instead. Feels like the characters in the game are just wearing costumes or horrible cosplays of the characters from Cowboy Bebop. And specifically with the price, the headline was pretty much on how just one skin costs, the equivalent of owning Cowboy Bebop. But, there are 4 skins, I believe, for a total of like $100. And where at that point, you might as well just buy 2 of the limited editions re-releases by Crunchyroll for its 25th anniversary. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's kind of like indicative of the gaming industry. I've made that video before on Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. I don't know if I'm gonna be veering into talking more into gaming stuff, though. I do follow situations like this, and I find it absolutely hilarious and absolute like fail by Blizzard on this end. And I'm not even an Overwatch 2 player, and as I dropped the game as I dropped Overwatch right when Overwatch 2 released. Anyways, also now available today, the demo to the upcoming Sandland game is now available on Steam, PSN Store, and Xbox, based on Akira Toriyama's manga of the same name. And the game is set to release on March 26th, with the manga's anime adaptation is set to premiere on this coming Wednesday. I'm absolutely ecstatic, and I'm absolutely frothing at the mouth with Sandland. It's Akira Toriyama's work, manga series that he created after the end of his run on Dragon Ball, as an artistic expression, and kind of like you see essentially Akira Toriyama's like modern art style kind of like at the forefront with that series. And I know last year we had the release of its film adaptation, and I'm just excited. I'm just excited because the game seems it's done by the same individuals. I believe the same dev studio behind Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and it's also being published by Bandai Namco. The anime adaptation is also going to be releasing globally on Disney Plus. Well, Hulu for the States, but Disney Plus everywhere else in the world. Which I have made mention before on Disney getting into the anime industry. And so something like this kind of like gives me hopes and gets me excited what's to come in the future, potentially with Disney Plus, and also like the success that will be seen with Sandland. As I know, for when Sandland premieres, it's going to be dropping its first 7 episodes. And with those 7 episodes, essentially being new versions of what's already been animated for the Sandland film itself. And whenever that releases, I'll probably cover the show. Although don't hold me to it. And more or less that's today's anime headline. This has been Osweeb, and all the links to all that I reference are going to be in the descriptions down below. And like and comment if you kind of like this new format of videos that I might be making, and if you want to see more. And anyways, this is Osweeb, and I'll be signing out.